AltAgency is Greg Hickman's consulting and training ecosystem for agency owners, freelancers, and service providers. If you're looking specifically for a review of Greg Hickman's Fewer Clients, More Profit book, I already made a separate video about that. You should see it somewhere on the screen right now. This video is about AltAgency itself. The program focuses on helping people restructure their agency around leverage rather than labor. In a traditional agency, revenue usually increases by adding clients and hiring more people to deliver the work. AltAgency argues that this model eventually creates operational complexity and reduces profit margins. The alternative approach is to turn expertise into structured offers that generate revenue without requiring constant delivery work. That means fewer clients, higher value engagements, and additional income streams built around your knowledge. And if you prefer to learn a more beginner-friendly way for making real money online, make sure to see the description of this video for my top recommended alternative and see what it's all about. It may end up being exactly what you were looking for all along. Anyway, AltAgency's core concept is shifting from a service-heavy business to an expertise-driven business. Instead of selling hours or project work, the business sells outcomes, frameworks, and strategic guidance. This often means simplifying services into repeatable offers rather than custom work for every client. Some agency owners move toward consulting engagements instead of implementation work. Others introduce group programs, advisory retainers, or digital training built around the same expertise they use to deliver through client projects. The idea is that expertise becomes the asset that scales the business rather than team size. Many agencies eventually reach a point where growth becomes difficult to manage. Adding more clients usually means hiring more employees, increasing payroll, and spending more time managing operations. Revenue grows, but profit margins often stay the same or even shrink. The AltAgency model tries to solve that problem by reducing operational complexity. Instead of expanding the team, the focus shifts toward higher value clients and offers that require less delivery time. For agency owners who feel stuck managing projects all day, that concept can be appealing. However, if you're a beginner just getting started in the online world, I think that there's a better way to acquire high-income generating skills. Go and take a look at the description of this video for my top recommended program and discover what it can do for you. The AltAgency material focuses heavily on business design rather than technical skills. The training looks at how an agency defines its core expertise, how offers are structured, and how revenue streams are organized. A big part of the process involves simplifying services so the business can deliver consistent outcomes instead of constantly customizing projects. The emphasis is on positioning and leverage rather than scaling through headcount. In other words, the business becomes more like a consulting firm than a traditional service agency. The model sounds attractive, but implementing it requires real changes. Moving away from project work often means redefining the entire value proposition of the business. Some clients may not fit the new structure. Existing services may need to be redesigned or replaced. And building leveraged offers like programs or advisory services usually takes time to develop. So the shift is less about tweaking pricing and more about restructuring how the business operates. One criticism that sometimes appears around AltAgency is that the core idea is not entirely new. Packaging services, productizing expertise, and selling consulting frameworks have been common strategies in the agency world for years. For some people, the entry guides feel more like introductions to the philosophy rather than deep operational playbooks. But the value for many participants comes from having a structured way to implement those ideas rather than figuring them out alone. That's it for this one. Like the video if you stayed this far. Hit that subscribe button for more programs that claim to help you make money online, and leave your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.